I should be live. I know I probably should start my streams with some amazing grand statement and make me look all professional and awesome from the first second that I'm here. But that would be called being professional, and it's more fun to be freaktastically amateur. So, yeehaw, we're doing it the lazy bones person style of just slowly moseying my way into the start of a stream. Besides whatever, that gives people the time to suffer through Twitch ads and what other random crap that they have to suffer through and trickle on into the chat in the stream. Thank you all so much for coming. I have my cord tangled in my chair like it always does. Alright. So, hello, light rays of doom. It's wonderful to see you here. It's wonderful to be back. It was nice to take a week off and just visit family and chill with the family people of Awesomeful Doom. But at the same time, I've been itching for more Mass Effect, especially fucking because I stopped in the middle of a main mission, so I couldn't play more on the sideline while I was, because, you know, sometimes I'm playing in between streams, just taking away the side mission stuff so that you guys get to watch the main content. Since I'm in the middle of the main content, I can't do any playing until I fucking finish this. So, been very twitchy, especially to get back to this. So, the last stream, I put a little bit of a chat synopsis in the chat, and as you can see on the video, I quickly said, what was happening in the last mission where we last were, and it started with me trying to chase down leads for Mr. Sexy Voice Saren. I'm gonna pester you, Light, because I know that you like his voice. I was chasing down information on Saren. Now I am after one of his allies, Matriarch Benezia, who is allegedly on this planet. One of my squad mates is her daughter! Won't that be a wonderful, charming, happy, squishy reunion filled with hugs? And so, on this planet Noveria, it's cold, there's a lot of creepy research facilities. We were going after one research facility, Peak 15, where Matriarch Benezia has connections to, presumably, and as we're trying to go to Peak 15, we're running into a lot of malfunctioning equipment and very terrifyingly, weird creatures, the Rachni, as you know them. Here we go. Look at my sexy squad looking sexy. I did one small thing while not on stream, is I went through and gave my buddies better equipment, and that's about it. I don't even remember where I was last time. I'm like, did I do all the shit? Can I finally fucking peek the rift station that I was in? I think I can finally leave this. I'm so glad to be back that I'm like, what have I and haven't I done? I guess we'll find out.
Now entering decontamination and transit hub. User alert. Loose contaminants in the decontamination chamber. Access to passenger tramways inadvisable.
Inadvisable. Yep, sure. Alright, yep, here we are. This is where we are next. I have a feeling that with those red dots in the corner, I'm going to be ambushed. Yeah, more Rachni. Okay, so.
The door could be
Engaging target.
If I remember right, you were still fucking with getting this. Yeah, no, so I've gotten some of the shit up and running. Now I can finally progress to more stuff, but I'm still not there with, I still haven't taken the tram. Yeah. Ambush, my favorite part. Yeah, this is worrying. There's a dead dude on the crowd. I can run all over you. Hee hee hee. Okay, anyway. It's a computer console. There's a plasma purge. There's a Mira terminal, and I can say yo.
Connections restored. Processing new data. User alert.
Unable to connect to hot lab facilities.
Loose contaminants.
What's this about loose contaminants?
Dangerous biological agents are present
How dare
in the
you
tramway
criticize my reading
decontamination chamber. The tram station has
Hi,
been
Lily.
sealed in the interest of crew safety.
Hello.
Activation of the fail-safe
See the
plasma
Rachni
jets
in the
is
background?
recommended
Literally,
prior
there's
to
a
access.
fucking Rachni in the background. So, what did I miss? What did I miss? So what's going on is I am trying to follow Matriarch Benezia into a research facility. Matriarch Benezia is working with the main bad guy, so that's why we want to talk with her. And, we're chasing after her, and there's a lot of weird bug things that are attacking us, and the station is all ripped to shreds, and so we still haven't reached the research facility because everything is a clusterfuck. So yeah, that's what's going on. So the tram station has been sealed. Interest of crew safety.
How do I activate the failsafe system?
Controls for the fail-safe systems are located in the security checkpoint outside decontamination. User alert. The fail-safe system is currently inoperable.
What would it take to get the decon failsafes operating again?
There is a hardware fault in the control system. This can be repaired on-site using a standard Omni tool.
Tell me what happened here.
Aw, nice person.
I'm sorry, but I need a more specific query.
Okay, so we've already basically gone through this shit. There's nothing really too new. I think Rift Station and Hot Labs are new information. So the Rift Station is what we've currently been trying to fix, and then the Hot Labs are more or less where we're going to.
What's the status of Rift Station?
Rift Station has been locked down by the staff. There are presently no contaminants within the facility.
Okay, actually the Rift Station is where we're going to. It's where the research dudes are.
The staff is alive then?
Yes, though the number of personnel is below the official staff count.
Sounds like some people have done been dead by the squish bugs. The bugs that need to go squish anyway.
Why is Rift Station locked down?
Emergency procedures require each facility to isolate itself to prevent the spread of contagion. It would also appear that there are several employees quarantined for medical treatment.
That all sounds good.
Give me a status report on the Hot Labs.
I am sorry. The network connections to the labs have been damaged. Data is limited.
Oh darn.
That's all I need right now.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out.
And then...
Control group, loosen the... They're in... Can't escape. The tunnels now. We're sorry. The leads couldn't get to the struck. Get out while you can.
He killed himself. Because he was part of whatever happened here.
Among my people, a suicide's body would be left for scavengers. The Nathak will get to him eventually.
How nice of you, Rex. How very nice of you. Darn, usually I do that door decryption because usually I have that electronics. So they said I needed to do what? I have not been paying attention to my own fucking thing. Use the decontamination chamber in order to get the trams. Now actually I have to pay attention to what I'm doing? Why do I have to fucking pay attention? I don't like paying attention. Boo. What did she say? I literally heard her say it twice and I forgot.
Online. Connected to subsidiary...
What's this about
dangerous
Lucy?
biological... The tram station has been sealed in the interest of crew safety. Activation of the fail-safe plasma jets is recommended prior to access.
Override. Open the doors now.
There it is.
Very well, Commander.
Yep. I'm like, I know there's
Releasing
another way to do
safeties.
this.
Proceed at your discretion.
That's all I need right now.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out.
Oh, come on. Why should I do a list? Why should I actually be organized? How dare you suggest I have any functionality in my own life? Yeah, I'm like, come on, there's a way to do this and just tell Mira to override. Granted, you can, like, die really easy, but, you know, whatever. Just don't get spit on too much. Usually they rush you, and you really fucking hate your life when they do that. Shh. Shh. Whether or not I say I need a list, I don't want to hear that I need a list from someone else. Just kidding. I don't even know what I'm doing. Die, potato. Die. It is very convenient to not rush you, because when they rush you, it gets dicey. With the little squirty guys, but the babies aren't so scary.
All targets down.
Woohoo! Time to go. Maybe I'll have some semblance of brain. I will admit that the last few days my brain has been even worse than usual just because I've been stressed over some other stupid shit. And, so that's honestly one reason why I want to do the stream, is just to get some de-stressing in, and hopefully with the de-stressing my brain can pretend it's functioning. Alright, here we go. Here's the wonderful little thing. We can't animate us sitting down. We're gonna stand in the middle of the floor like idiotic queens. Yes, please always do the Mass Effect and Star Trek things. What's on your mind now?
Departing Central Station. Destination, Rift Station.
Because who stands in the middle? Actually, well, okay, when you have the chance to sit, you sit.
Now arriving at Rift Station, Binary Helix Research Facility.
Alright, sexy squad has come to town. Do 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 do. Silas. Alright, so here is our destination, where the researchers are that Matriarch Benezia has been chatting with. So, here's the hot labs. Emergency, oh, that's, no, the hot labs are actually just around the corner. I was gonna say, there's the hot labs. By Captain Ventralis. Darn for the lagging. These Rachni are giving me mega vibes of the Slaver Wasps. I'm not as familiar with that sort of area of Star Trek-ness. Oh, from Girl Genius. Girl Genius, I can read. I don't know about that. Alright, there's Captain Ventralis. Let's chat with this bloke.
Stand down.
Hey bald guy. How's it going?
Sorry, we couldn't be sure what was on the tram.
Can those things work at train's controls?
Hell if I know. I'm not assuming any goddamn thing. Look, you're human and that's enough that I won't shoot, but I'd like to know who you are.
Call me Shepard. I was sent to find an Asari matriarch.
Benezia? Yeah, she came through here. The aliens overran the hot labs last week. Only Han Olar got out, and he ain't all there anymore. The first we knew, the bastards were clawing into my command post. We had a lot more staff then.
Hey, in my defense, I'm like glancing really quickly at your comments while also trying to pay attention to dialogue, so my reading comprehension is worse from multitasking.
You were taken by surprise and had civilians to protect. You did a good job, Captain.
Yeah? Sure as hell doesn't feel like it. The board sent an Asari to clean up the mess. She went to the hot labs yesterday. We haven't heard from her since.
Alright, so, wonder who that Asari is.
I'm not gonna let any of your people die.
All I can do is hold out here and protect the civilians.
There's an emergency elevator out by the trams. This card will let you activate it. It can take you down to the hot labs.
Oh, and if you need any first aid, Dr. Cohen's downstairs in the med bay.
So, Benezia's still here! That's exciting.
You're certain the matriarch is still in the hot labs?
She hasn't come back here. You came through Central Station, so she ain't there.
Did the aliens come from inside the facility, or did they attack from the outside?
You want my personal opinion? Labs like that exist to do stupid crap that gets people killed.
Jurassic Park vibes.
Tell me about the structure of the hot labs.
It's built into one of the glaciers further down the mountain. Real old, thick, stable. If something goes wrong, they heat it up and sink it into the ice. Normally, the crew gets to the labs using a tram from Central Station. We've got an elevator that connects directly, but it's for emergency use only.
Listen. I'm not sending my people down there.
It's too dangerous. You understand?
The flashing on his suit is distracting me because it's pretty.
How are your people holding up?
We weren't expecting the initial wave. They made it inside. We lost some good people. Those of us left are short-handed. We've kept order by long shifts and stems. I don't like it, but I don't see an alternative.
Tell me about Rift Station.
I can't talk about everything. What do you need to know?
Tell me about the defenses here.
Secure enough that you shouldn't poke in corners.
I was just impressed with your operation. Being able to weather a week of assaults is no mean feat.
Only the best get assigned to high-security facilities like this. What impresses me most is the turrets, alarms, and cameras. They're all routed through a central location out by the quarantine labs. One guy can lock down the whole facility. The security hub's the last logical fallback, and we'd have cover from the turrets all the way.
There is a very renegade way you can do this, in which you just break into all of that and just kill everybody. It's great. I'm not going to be doing that.
What kind of research is done here?
Beats me. I'm not supposed to know. So long as people don't start dying, it's not my problem.
Too bad. I am an ADHD stereotype, and you all just have to suck it. Aliens. I have not talked about the aliens or the hot lab yet.
I need to know more about the situation in the hot labs.
It's hot
The
because I'm
facility's
so
off the
sexy and I'm going
network.
to be in
The
it.
only way to find out would be to send scouts down the elevator, and I won't send my people to their death.
What can you tell me about the aliens?
Ask Dr. Olar. He's the only one who made it out of the hot labs. He's the only Volus left in here.
Alright, I think that's enough dialogue. Let's get going!
I've got work to do.
Yeah, I hear that.
Dun dun dun!
Hell! Man the perimeter!
Dun dun dun! I forgot where they come
Hold
from.
the line!
Right there, yeah. Fucking video games.
Thanks for the help. Every few hours, a group comes up the tram tunnel. It's actually better since we locked down the elevator.
It'd be stupid not to help. I'm sorry, it's great.
We're all in the same boat.
I don't know why they keep throwing themselves against our defenses. Even animals should learn not to stick their noses where it hurts.
Alright, awesome. There we go. We can pop back and chat with him again if we ever want to ask more questions. Don't really need to. So here we go. And we're entering the facility of Doom. And let's see how everyone is psychologically doing here. Alright, there's some blokes. Who do you want to talk to?
You're not gonna go to the hot labs, are you? That stain in the corner is where Ellie died. I wanted to ask her out, but I never...
Lovely. Oh, you. I hate you.
What?
Not really hate, but you're not nice.
You're a member of the science teams.
Recently transferred, yes.
What do you do here?
Yay,
Molecular
Alcor.
genetics. I specialize in biotic-enhanced allele-specific hybridization.
We'll talk to the Alcor next then.
Yeah, that's a bit technical for me.
I am very good at tracking inherited variations in genetic sequences. I'm sure you would find it quite dull.
Oh, thanks.
You seem less upset about this situation than the others.
That is one of the virtues of the meditation you interrupted.
But
Tell me about yourself.
I am Alestia Alice from the University of Arrayas. Is there anything in particular you want to know, or should I just spout random facts?
No need to be so rude.
You are interrupting my meditations. Precisely how rude must I be to convince you to leave?
too bad I'm gonna keep bothering you, but...
Do you know Matriarch Benezia?
Why ask me, and not your friend?
Because I do not know anything about the matriarch.
Lies.
Then why would I?
I don't know anything about my mom.
That's all for now.
Then I will return to my meditations.
And I'll bother you again, just kidding. Yep. So here's the Elcor. Hi, Elcor. I love how cute Elcor are. I love Elcor. I just want to hug one with those big arms.
Uncertain. I welcome you. Cautiously, I am curious to know what you're doing here.
I heard there were some problems up here.
Furtively, I am concerned about the state of our guards. Many have been awake for days,
For now, with forced cheer, I still have a limited supply of equipment to sell.
Is she evil or just a jackass? Well, isn't there sort of a Venn diagram for each of those? We'll get back to her. She'll be around more later.
Given the situation, you should freely contribute to the defense.
Pointedly, I give freely to Captain Ventralis. You, delicately, are not paid to protect us.
Softly, but with... I just love Elcor little descriptors. Oh, he's the guy from this meme I reblogged. Yeah, that's a good meme. I love that meme. That one's pretty funny. Softly, but with conviction. What the fuck?
Let's have a look.
Regretfully, most of my stock is being
See, don't you just want to, like, hug that
Captain
face?
Ventralis.
Don't you just want to hug that face? It's a good face. Oh, you can go all the way up to the edge. That's actually... Wow. Metagel upgrade, that's useful. Licenses. This isn't one of the licenses that I need to get for the Conrad Werner thing. But I really cannot fucking care. I'm just fucking buying all the fucking licenses just for anxiety's sake. I don't care how expensive this one is. I cannot fucking care. I want to poke his forehead and see how squishy it is. You know what? That's a good, valid thing. Alright, so when they were talking about the turrets, this is the turret thing. See? There's these turrets.
Warning, Watchdog protocol is active.
You can actually shoot these things and barge into here and just, as I said, kill everybody. It's the most renegade route ever. I've done it multiple times because it's a lot of fun shooting. But yeah, it's totally horrible. Alright. Just lie in there. Hello.
What? No!
Your eyes match your shirt.
Sorry. I haven't had much sleep since the attack. Yeah, is there something you need?
And that's really bad if a Solarian hasn't gotten enough sleep, because Solarians don't need to sleep as much. Come on, my mouses. Freaking out at me. I'm gonna unplug and replug. Come on, you damn mouse. Never had problems with you. There it goes.
What do you do here?
I'm a toxicologist. I can't talk about my work. Not that I'm doing anything since the accident.
There was an accident here?
I can't talk about what happened. Not here. Too public. Talk to Dr. Cohen in the medical ward. He was the project lead.
We'll talk to Dr. Cohen first.
What sort of work do you do here?
I can't say. I signed a non-disclosure agreement. If we survive, I'd like to keep my job. The location is terrible, but the pay is better than any other commercial lab.
You're not happy on Peak 15?
The outside world doesn't exist here, just walls of ice and rock. There's only the work, the discovery. It's easy to forget why science is guided by ethics. Maybe we're paying for that now.
Yeah, I would not like this job.
What do you know about the hot labs?
Nothing, I didn't work there. As far as I know, Han Olar was the only survivor.
Is he in the medical ward?
No, he's staying in the science team's quarters. Be gentle with him. He had a trying experience.
How are you holding up?
It would be petty to complain after showering off a coworker's brain.
Yeah.
None of us have had enough sleep since the attack. Of course, not all of us have guns.
I'm looking for an Asari.
Asari? Well, there's Dr. Ialis over there. There's also our guest, Lady Benezia. Captain Ventralis might know where she is.
Cool.
I'll talk to you later.
Remember to report any suspicious noises.
Is my fart a suspicious noise? I'm sorry! I have maturity, I swear! Okay, now we're gonna chat with, some more folks of Doom. Because I'm pretty damn sure that's... is just description stuff. Like, I'm pretty sure there's nothing in here. Cool. To the quarantine and barracks. Maturity? What maturity? There is none maturity left beef here, y'all. None maturity. Boop. I suppose I probably should have talked to the doctor first. Whatever. Alright, hot squad, move out. Do we need enough doors? And here's Han Olar, the guy who survived. So we'll chat with him. And people are like, yeah, he's not doing so hot. So this is the guy who's not doing so hot.
You came to find out about them, didn't you?
Are you trying to be cryptic or are you just nuts?
I wish I were crazy. It would be easier.
I need to know more about those things out there.
About the Rachni?
Rachni? That's preposterous.
The Krogan wiped them out 1,000 years ago.
They found it in a derelict ship. An egg. Waiting since the last battles. They brought it here.
Shut up! God, you want to get us killed?
Oh man, that guy's chunky.
I
He has a
don't
good
have
butt.
any control over who lives or dies here. Do you?
If you're gonna be crazy, be the quiet kind.
Crazy? I'm sane. God, am I sane.
Very stressed. And traumatized for a very good reason.
I heard you were at the hot labs. How did you make it out alive?
I killed her.
Who?
Doctors on Muir. We were going to lunch when the alarms went off. I ran into the tram, and I closed the doors. She banged on the window once, then they sliced her to pieces. Her head came apart like a melon. I closed the door. I killed her.
If you hadn't, you'd be dead too.
Of course. That is perfectly true.
Could Matriarch Benezia survive in the hot labs?
It's possible. The specimens were sensitive to biotics.
How can I get into the maintenance area?
A team lead would have access. Like Dr. Cohen. He's in the medical bay.
Hi, Peach! Hello! I am currently
leaving
talking
now.
to traumatized scientists.
Yeah.
Okay. I used to have nightmares like this. Too many cheap horror vids before lights out.
So, this is the maintenance area that I'm trying to get into, and as you'll notice, it is locked, so I cannot get into it. Peach, do you want a synopsis about what shit has been going down? These guys sort of talk a lot if you listen to them. We do not need to eavesdrop on them. Actually, I don't want to get the aid station yet for a very specific reason. So there's Han Olar. That's an area that I need to get into as well. But, as you notice, it is also being denied. So a quick TLDR for context, please. Alright, I can do that. Just let me chat with this dumb fuck first for a second, get denied, and then I'll tell you.
You're not part of the crew.
Call me Shepard. I'm a Spectre sent by the Citadel.
There aren't any human specters. Look, Plague doesn't care who you are. This lab is under quarantine.
Cool. So, what is going on is I am... Man, it's hard for me to, like, walk and talk at the same time. I'm really stupid. So I am trying to chase down this, lady named Matriarch Benezia, and she's, an ally to the main bad guy of this entire game. Matriarch Benezia is here. I tracked her down to this research station, but when I arrived at the research station, I found that there were lots of bug things. They're called Rachni. They should not exist. They should have been extinct. They're here, they're attacking us, and the station is in chaos. Everyone has tried to shut it down for safety. People are dying. And yeah. So now I am in the middle of trying to get to Matriarch Benezia, but I'm also trying to survive being down this weird nightmare of attacking bugs. Yep. That's what's going on. And so I'm running around and I basically have to make everybody happy so that they will give me access to the location where Matriarch Benezia has gone. There is also some plague-like crap that is going on as well, which is why there's also a quarantine going on down here. Because this is a research lab and we're not doing our science ethically.
What do you want?
I didn't mean to bother you.
No, you did nothing wrong. I'm just distracted.
What happened to these people?
They're suffering from a toxin. There was an accident. I have a non-disclosure agreement. I shouldn't discuss it with anyone outside of the company.
I'm gonna ethically tell you to not do your NDA.
But you're going to, because I might be able to help.
And I'd like to think that the company finds our lives more valuable than their secrets. You know Mira, the VI for Peak 15? She handles the safety protocols for our experiments here.
We reactivated her on our way through Central Station.
That was you? I'm grateful. Until she came online, the automatic equipment wouldn't work. We lost the connection to Mira in the middle of an experiment and the quarantine failed. These three were exposed to a toxin, something we were working on.
So, due to the power shutdowns, I helped bring the power back up. You're welcome! Their experiment went awry and people fucking got exposed to shit. Attempted to make an alien joke. Go for it.
I understand your caution, but I need details. What you say won't go beyond these walls.
It's a bioweapon, based on an exotic life form discovered on the frontier. They wanted something that could kill the creature, but there was no profit in something that kills one species on the frontier. We kept working on it and adapted it to affect more species. Thoros B is highly infectious, but can't pass from one person to another.
Yeah, the
like
hair is just
a
behind.
biowar attack without a pandemic spread.
Do you imagine that distinction makes this ethical?
Militaries, governments, they'll get this kind of weapon one way or another, and we're trying to limit the damage. I know you can't see that.
Is there a cure, Doctor? A treatment?
Our first priority was getting it working. We were close to synthesizing an antidote when Mira went down. Our notes and equipment are locked in the quarantine labs. Captain Ventralis doesn't want to risk more contamination.
Is it dangerous in there? I don't know. The answer's gonna be yes.
Is he right to keep people out?
No, the toxin has a brief period of viability. After that, it breaks down into simple protein chains. But he won't listen to me.
Oh, so it's actually... It is. Okay.
I want access to the maintenance area.
Nerd.
I suppose. It's not allowed, but there's nothing back there. If you can save these men, I'll do that for you.
I'll talk to him. Maybe I can convince him to let me try.
I can't ask you to do this officially, but if you can do anything, I'd appreciate it.
Alright, so Shepard is gonna do science.
How's the science team holding up?
Better than Ventralis' guards. They've been on alert since the first attack. I've been administering stims at their request. But every species needs to sleep. They're getting twitchy, irrational.
Are you the doctor here?
I'm a doctor, but not the doctor. My specialty is microbiology, not first aid. We had a medic, Dr. Salah, but we lost him. The automatics can handle basic treatment. Mira runs them.
Talk to you later.
I hope you can do something.
Yep. You're welcome for solving all your fucking problems for you, including your science ones. You're welcome for nothing. So now that I've talked to this dude, I can actually get going into that one place that the other guy was denying me from. Wait, there's an exclamation mark. Why is there an exclamation mark over there? Do I need to talk to Ventralis? I didn't think I needed to talk to Ventralis. Okay, he's the one who... Right, I haven't haven't gotten permission to enter these labs yet. Talk to Ventralis first. Fine. We'll do this the ethical way. Why does the ethical way always take more time? Ice. Science Soldier of Doom. I'm doing everything now.
Something you need?
I've heard about the problems in the quarantine lab. I'd like to recover the toxin cure.
God, I wish we could help those guys. I really do, but we can't risk contamination now.
We're not part of your defense plans. We're consuming extra rations, extra metagel.
Yeah, but you also have extra guns. All right, you want to gamble with your life, you're not under my command. I'll have the guard let you in, but he'll lock the door behind you. He'll run a full scan before he'll let you out. If there are any anomalies, you stay in there.
Those are reasonable precautions.
I'll radio ahead to let the guard know. Good luck.
I've got work to do.
Silence! That does sound like a Garrus quote. Why does the ethical way always take time? Shut up! Don't call me out! I'm not as much like Garrus as you're making me out to be. This is slander. This is slander! I love Garrus for his questionable ethical thoughts sometimes. He has a good heart. He just has patience issues. That's half of why he is fun, though, is because of said patience issues. Okay. So now let's get the quarantine done so that everybody likes us, so that then I can go and say hello to Matriarch Venezia. I mean, really, you don't need to help everyone, but I'm a nice person. I'm gonna help people. Hey, butthead, I can go in now.
What do you want?
I have Ventralis' permission to go in there.
Yeah, he radioed. He also said you have to prove you're not contaminated to get out. You got a death wish? You should stand watches on the barricade.
Too bad, buddy. I'm doing this first. Okay. That one. Get the loot first. Get all the metagel. And now here comes Shepard doing science. Cool. Here we go. Research notes. We've isolated 4 chemicals that can be combined to counteract the toxin. They must be mixed in precise quantities. As each chemical is poured, the equipment will mark the minimum and maximum amount that will work. This reminds me of an Adventure Time episode that I just watched in Season 3, where they were supposed to make a zombie cure, and they just mixed together chemicals randomly, and they're like, that's a cure! Because none of them were scientists, and Princess Bubblegum was not supervising the bunch of adventuresome idiots who should not have been doing science. This is why jock, fighty only type people should do their fighty type things, and nerd people who only do nerd things should do their nerdy things. This is just the, yep, here we go. So, mixy time. Make a cure. Yeehaw.
Your mission ends here, Shepard.
Oh, look, she's back.
We'll see about that, bitch.
Bitch. Yay.
What happened to Ventralis' man?
I didn't have permission to come in. He got in my way. I was ordered to eliminate you should the opportunity arise. And here you are, trapped in this lab. Weapons free!
Look, she works for Venezia! And the gas. How dare you. Wow, this game. Not keep my quick slots. Quick slots, quick slots, quick slots. There we go. Nice loud noises. Yep. When Lily was asking if she was evil or just a jackass, I was like, spoilers. Internally. There we go. Yep. Lily was right. She's evil. I like how the boxes came in front of the door. Okay, game. Literally, you cannot do this because otherwise I cannot get out. That would be hilarious if I ended up actually getting trapped because the fucking game put these boxes here as I was doing combat. Okay, there we go. Shoot the damn boxes away. Yep, and he fell. Yep, good thing we could shoot the boxes.
They came out of there.
Who came out of what?
The synthetics that attacked you. Venezia brought them with her.
I don't have biotic lift. Well, actually, I could have asked Liara, but still. Cool.
I'll be leaving now.
Yeah.
I'm trying to eavesdrop on you guys because you have an interesting conversation, but you're not eavesdropping nicely. Come on. Fine, then. I'll go chat with the doctor, and then we will finally chase down Venezia. Okay, so Lily said, oh wow, a bug, and my brain had to think about, you know, the computer bug for a second after chasing down all those alien bugs. I know, right, Peach? Although, you know, given as we've been attacked by all these bugs lately, they probably just thought it was gunfire from all that crap. Since everyone's been hearing gunfire so much, a little extra gunfire is just everyday life, I guess. Alright. Hey, Cohen.
Is that the cure? You did it?
And Nasari fucked me over at the same time.
That Asari scientist, the one in the mess hall? She just tried to kill us.
Alestia? That's unbelievable. Well, I don't know much about her. She arrived a month ago. One of the shareholders pulled strings to get her here.
Let me guess. Saren the Spectre.
Yes. I think that was the name. I don't pay attention to the other research teams. Look, the guards, they've been more on edge since you got here. I think they were expecting you. And there are more labs in the back. The guards won't even let me back there. Just people with clearance.
Thanks for the warning. Here's the cure.
Let me see that file. An extension on Philip's work? I thought he was on the right track. I can't thank you enough that... Oh, God, what a cliche. You saved their lives, do you know that?
So, I just got a, I have just passed 75% Paragon according to a little achievement bubble that popped up.
Could you spare a few medical packs? They're worth their weight in gold up here.
You didn't get these from me. Ventrolis wanted them saved for his people. I need to administer this. Thanks again.
Boo-hoo! The scientist is resting peacefully. I like how, one of the things that is in Mass Effect 1 is that there's lots of, especially side missions, where you'll just get text explaining shit that happened because they couldn't animate it. They're just like, and then this happened, and it's just this text thing, and it's just so RPG. It's great. Okay. So now let's go down to Venezia, and this is where shit finally gets interesting! Okay. I am literally going to check my equipment to make sure that we are ready for this because of what's coming next. Come on, guys. You knew this was going to be a boss fight. I am not shocking anybody with this statement. Yeah, good enough. Here we go. Why is there an exclamation mark? What's the exclamation mark for? Did I not complete a journal thing? I should have... I thought my conversation with him got me there, but maybe I need to double check to make sure I really am allowed into maintenance. be extra careful before I go down in an elevator. Hey, butthead. Sorry.
They seem to be coming along well.
I need to get into the maintenance areas.
You're not supposed to go back there.
Okay, I did not do this.
But I guess there's nothing to hurt. Here's my pass. Just don't tell the guards.
Talk to you later.
Of course. Be careful.
Okay, now we're ready. See, I told you guys my brain is on absolute today. It's it just brain. I'm not gonna be able to brain for a while. I'm sorry. Honestly, that's why video gaming is nice. It's because even if I sometimes have to brain, a lot of this is shooting things. And even if I die shooting things, shooting is relatively less brain capacity than other things I could be doing. Like, I had banjo lessons today, and they were really fun. But, oh gosh, I was not playing up to par for me. Yes, no brain, just gun. That's what I'm feeling like right now. Well, brain, gun, no brain, gun, and friends. Come on, you butts.
Maybe the bean counters will review my request for more lab safety features.
I wish they'd let us work. If I had something to do and take my mind off... You'll do something about those things, right?
Yes, I will. Because I think these are the guys that just crack jokes back and forth at each other as a way of trying to cope. I was not prepared for the America hashtag. Okay, so here's the maintenance. It's all snowy. So we're going in the back way. And gonna go to the hot labs. See how there's red on my radar? I'm gonna be attacked. Conveniently located box. Wonder why the game developers put the box right there. Weird. There we go. Time to say, hey Benozia, what the fuck are you doing? And if you do the Renegade route, you come in by this door. So, yeah, I don't need to go back that way. It's where all the guards are. Okay. Please don't die 300 times. I heard even before they finished development of this game that they altered some things about this boss fight because you can get attacked from all sides very easily and die if you are underleveled. I am level 22. I am very not underleveled. I tried my first time I ever played this game. I played way underleveled and I actually had to backtrack and go back. This is not that bad anymore, but the first time I played it, I was like, fuck. Alright, here we go. I've replayed the intro enough to appreciate all the conveniently placed rocks and boxes, right? Don't you just love playing video games and you're like, huh, boxes appear, I'm gonna be attacked.
You do not know the privilege of being a mother. There is power in creation. To shape a life, turn it toward happiness or despair. Her children were to be ours, raised to hunt and slay Saren's enemies. I won't be moved by sympathy, no matter who you bring into this confrontation.
Liara's here because she wants to be, not because I asked her to.
Indeed. What have you told her about me, Liara?
What could I say, Mother? That you're insane? Evil? Should I explain how to kill you? What could I say?
Have you faced an Asari commando unit before? Few humans have.
Oh, good. You're just gonna ignore the fact that your daughter's here.
I can't believe you'd kill your own daughter.
I now realize I should have been stricter with her.
That's the dumbest line in the game. I'm sorry. That shirt design is called Let's Show Off Boobs. Okay, here we go. I might die. I apologize in advance. And you might have to watch that stupid fucking intro again. I hate that intro, but it's always there. Okay, here we go. I hate this fight. It's gonna be easier with Liara than, oh Oh, they put so many more boxes. I heard that they put more boxes. Holy fuck, they put a lot more boxes. This used to be this entire hall used to have, like, nothing. There's a reason why he died a lot on this stupid mission. I almost want to explore instead of fight. It looks so different, even just with this. She's arachnite furry. Did I literally read that sentence with my open 2 eyes in the middle of a fight? Wow, that was way easier than I'm used to. And then now the Geth come. Holy shit, it looks so different because of the boxes! I won't die! That's amazing! Holy cow. Fucking... Which is the first aid button? Which is the first aid button? I've been playing Mass Effect 3 a lot, and I forgot what my button was in the middle of the fight. Use first aid is V. I was pushing the wrong button, that's why. There it is. Boxes makes this feel so different. This location looks so cool like this. Holy shit! Like, I do not know how to explain how different this feels to me, even though it's literally not that many changes. Carapace, oh my gosh. Why am I friends with these? BT dubs, do not fight Venezia until you go through the main people, or else you will be fucked up. You cannot beat Venezia until... Or shit. Oh, there's a sniper somewhere around here. And I'm just casually wandering around and haven't dealt with the sniper. Oh, yeah, Silas, do not go in this underleveled. Like, the boxes make this so much easier. You're playing the original, believe me. Do not play this one underleveled. Actually, I was gonna say it's fun, but then I had flashbacks to the first time I played it and all the number of times that I, died the first time. Like, I'm much better at it now, but gosh. It took a little bit of a learning curve to know where the hideout locations were. Classic Doctor Who episode. It does sort of sound like it. Okay, there's more dudes over that way. I'm trying to see them before I run over to them. But I guess there's boxes now, so I don't have to worry about that as much. Man, it changes so much. And see, there's the Arachnite Queen. Isn't she pretty? Yeah, so that's the big secret is Sarah and Venezia were like, let's make Arachnite friends. Thanks. Yeah, the biotics will help. If you played just with the sniper, you would be fucking in so much misery. Or just, I mean, you'd have to command your friends around. You'd have to rely on them a lot. Which is all fine. Alright. There's the Geth back there. Man, this feels so fucking weird to actually be able to hide. I'm so happy.
This is not over. Saren is unstoppable. My mind is filled with his light. Everything is clear.
The Rachni didn't cooperate with you. Why should I?
I will
High
not
five.
betray him. You will. You must listen. Saren still whispers in my mind. I can fight his compulsions briefly, but the indoctrination is strong.
You hear that? The indoctrination is strong, and her personality suddenly shifts. This is weird. What's going on?
Why are you able to break free of his control now?
I sealed a part of my mind away from the indoctrination, saving it for a moment when I could help destroy him. It will not last long.
How can he compel you? He's not even here.
People are not themselves around Saren. You come to idolize him, worship him. You would do anything for him. The key is Sovereign, his flagship. It is a dreadnought of incredible size, and its power is extraordinary.
Remember how when we were on Eden Prime in the very first stream, how the people complained about headaches? Right after Sovereign's ship left? That's why.
Sovereign's not like other ships. Where did it come from?
I cannot say. The Geth did not build it. Its technology is far more advanced than that of any known species. The longer you stay aboard, the more Saren's will seems correct. You sit at his feet and smile as his words pour into you. It is subtle at first. I thought I was strong enough to resist. Instead, I became a willing tool, eager to serve. He sent me here to find the location of the Mu relay. Its position was lost thousands of years ago.
So for people who don't know what a relay is, the relays are the way that you travel through space. They're basically like big slingshots. So depending on the slingshot, you can go to different locations.
How does something that big go missing?
4,000 years ago, a star nearby went supernova. The shockwave propelled the relay out of its system, but did not damage it. Its precise vector and speed are impossible to determine. As millennia passed, the nebula created by the nova enveloped the relay. It is difficult to find any cold object in interstellar space, particularly something swathed in hot dust and radiation.
Someone on Noveria found it?
2,000 years ago, the Rachni inhabited that region of our galaxy. They discovered the relay. The Rachni can share memories across generations. Queens inherit the knowledge of their mothers. I took the location of the relay from the Queen's mind. I was not gentle.
How did the Rachni find it?
They searched, patiently. They are territorial creatures, driven to close any possible way into their systems.
Why does Saren need the Mu relay?
He believes it will lead him to the conduit. I would tell you more if I could, but Saren did not share his counsel with me. I was merely a servant to his cause.
You can still make it right. Give me the information.
I was not myself, but I should have been stronger. I transcribed the data to an OSD. Take it, please.
Knowing the relay's coordinates is not enough. Do you know where he planned to go from there?
Saren wouldn't tell me his destination. But you must find out quickly. I transmitted the coordinates to him before you arrived. You have to stop me. I can't. His teeth are at my ear. Fingers on my spine. You should. Oh, you should.
Mother, don't leave. Fight him.
You've always made me proud, Liara.
And then her brain gets
Die.
controlled again. And now we have to kill her. Sorry, Liara, for this trauma. Man, I'm over-leveled for this. I'm so over-leveled.
I cannot go on. You will have to stop him, Shepard.
Hold on. We've got Metagel. Maybe we can...
No. He is still in my mind. I am not entirely myself. I never will be again.
Mother!
Good night, little wing. I will see you again with the dawn. No light. They always said there would be a...
And she's dead. So, now there's one other thing that we need to look at, but let's do the, do the fix first. So, wish me luck, I'm leaving the window, and hopefully everything's gonna be fine. I tried to upgrade my bitrate for my stream, and I think I upgraded it too much. So, the advanced... Going back through Streamlabs and just checking my output. I might not be able to fix it until I actually stop streaming. In which case I can quickly pause the stream, escape for like a few seconds. Yeah, I'm gonna quickly pause the stream, go down for like about a minute, and I'm gonna switch my bitrate settings for a second so that it quits being jerky. I was really hoping that my internet would be able to handle it, but it looks like it's not. So yes, I will be back in just like 1 minute. Give me a moment.